Previously on Metronoma, we finally got ourselves a spade, and what does that mean? Well, we can farm. We have two patches that we are able to access. One's a fruit tree and one's a normal tree, and we can train farming passively in the background now, which is great. We also rolled a few chunks, and we rolled the dreaded Barbarian Assault chunk. Wow, big chunk. Very, very big chunk. There is a lot to do in the chunk, which is why I made the decision that I need to split it up into 4 basically mini goals, but there's still 88 tasks to do, so we better just jump in, right? Welcome back. It's great to have you here. As we left off last episode, we had 4 main categories of chunk tasks that we needed to complete. The first one being the Penance project, which was just completing Barbarian Assault, basically. We then have Operation Ancient Cavern, which it has heaps of tasks in it, but the main one being trying to obtain the Draconic Visage from Mithril Dragons at a 1 in 10k drop rate, which is going to suck. We then have a few diary tasks that we need to kick off as well. The main one being we need to get level 75 farming to be able to plant a magic tree and protect it in the gnome stronghold. Now, I have said multiple times now that there are 4 categories of chunk tasks. I'm not going to milk it anymore. You've probably guessed it anyway, but I also need to get level 99 fishing to be able to get out of this chunk, which is going to take a while. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, well, how are you going to fish still? You don't have access to train fishing. I'm still only level 44 fishing at the moment, so I need 4 levels to be able to barbarian fish. And let me tell you something pretty cool that I've discovered in my chunks, which you may be aware of, but I wasn't aware of until I kind of dove into it. I need to talk to you about random events. Now, if you don't know, random events in old school basically operate on a 2-hour window. It means that in a span of 2 hours, you are guaranteed to get a random event. Basically, what the game does is it does a check for a random event every 5 minutes. And if you're in a location where you are able to get a random event, and you haven't had one for at least an hour, you will be able to get a random event. Spawns up, you get that random event, and then the game predetermines in the future when you will get the next one, which will be at least an hour after the random event that you just got. The key thing here, though, is that you need to be in an area to be able to get a random event. So you can't be, for instance, in an instanced area. Barbarian Assault is an instanced area of the game, and basically what I can do is I can stay in that instanced area for a 2-hour period. I pop out of that instanced area and it will force the game to give me a random event. What this means is I have a very AFK way to obtain XP lamps in this chunk, which is pretty cool. What it means is, say for instance, I got to go to the shops to get some groceries or whatever it is. Just before I go, I jump into the Barbarian Assault instance and I leave my character in there. Basically, I've got my rune light settings set so that I don't log out for a 25-minute period. Whilst I'm out, I jump on remote desktop, jump into my computer, make sure that I don't log out, come back from the shops, sit down, pop out. It's been over 2 hours, and then a random event will spawn. Now, I can get any random event. So there's the XP lamps ones are the ones that I want, obviously, but they're not necessarily the ones I'm going to get. And I've calculated that there's roughly a 40% chance for me to get a random event, which will give me an XP lamp. So I'm hoping that when I, can't be doing Barbarian Assault or any of the other chunk tasks in the chunk, I just sit down in the Barbarian Assault game, pop back up when I can, and hopefully I can get a couple of XP lamps a day, which will really push me forward and unlock fishing pretty quick so that I can then AFK fishing and AFK agility because it's barbarian fishing as well. So that's the plan at the moment. We'll just see if it works out that way. Okay, so let's see if I've timed this correctly. And yes. Okay. I think I understand how to make these random events work now. So let's get this of course, I don't have any arrows in my quiver because I can't take them into Barbarian Assault. So take the pheasant, give it back to Mr. Freaky Forester, and he'll reward us with a lamp. And that is 2 XP lamps. And you can take XP lamps into Barbarian Assault, they just take up inventory space. So I could bank these and see how many I get in the future, but I have to go back and do some things, so I'll just be chilling here in Barbarian Assault for the next couple of hours. Things I love to see is a full-grown oak tree, and that is level 24 farming. I can't grow them because I don't have a vegetable patch, but I will plant another oak tree. Okay, we have got 4 lamps that I have banked up, so that's 1 into fishing. Let's go number 2 into fishing, and number 3 into fishing, and should be this one here, number 4. And we have got level 45 fishing. That literally only took like a day, which would normally take me ages. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And yeah, need 48 more lamps to be able to get to level 48. So only a couple of weeks, hopefully. Okay, Pillory Guard. No thank you, not today. I just wanted to let everyone know that I have killed the Penance Queen 10 times. I haven't bought anything yet. But yeah, that is 10 Penance Queen kills. I just need to level up my Collector to level 3 and my Defender to level 4, and I have got all level 5 in all roles. So straight back into it down below. And a sneak farming level, level 25 farming, can grow woad plants, but yeah, get rid of the farming, the oak tree. Oh, yes, oak tree's done again. Basically every time I check this at the moment, it's almost a farming level. There's level 26 farming, really want to get 27 because then I can plant apple trees, I believe. And back before you know it, that's level 27 farming, and apple trees we can grow, which means I can use both patches now, which is great. I'm just using the seeds I got in my bird nest from my woodcutting grind. Not that I got that many, but yeah, using them for now. And that's my first apple tree, and that's a level. Double patches, double the experience, making my life so much easier. Wow. And cooking apples. And that's another oak tree. Level 29 farming. Goatweed. Yeah, we're not close. Are we close to that? No, we're not. So not going to do that anytime soon, unfortunately. Gosh, I hate people sometimes. Bloody guy just raging at our attacks, who are just learning. They've said they were learning. That's why I recruited them. But anyway, he's left now, so means that we can't complete this wave. This is literally the worst thing about 306 Barbarian Assault is just people going off all the time. Like, Jesus, give everyone a break. You know what you're expecting when you're doing Barbarian Assault here. But anyway. What this means we can do, though, is we can leave and I can hopefully complete a chunk task that I have. If I go up here, where are we? There's the blackboard, and there we are. Level 5 in every role in Barbarian Assault. Didn't take that long, actually, but that's an elite task done, which was a chunk task as well. I decided to do this first before we spend any points, because it's easy to get into teams because I look like a noob. And that took, yeah, roughly 17 queen kills. But yeah, that's where we are for now. And what a good run that is. My gosh, this minigame is so good when you are with good teams, I can tell you that. But I think I have enough points to be able to buy some things from... What's this guy's name? I can't even remember. Barbarian Assault Man? Commander Conad? Conad? I don't know. Anyway. Now, most people would buy the iconic penance torso. That's the item that we want. But I'm not most people. And what I want is the penance skirt. There we are. Collection log pop-up. And 2 chunk tasks completed. The reason I've gone for the penance skirt, though, is because it is my best range skirt, and ranged is the skill that I use the most, which is why I'm going to try and get the ranger hat next. But yeah, there we are. Let's go put on this skirt. First new piece of equipment we've had in a while, and ooh, look at that. I look like a slave. It's like those looks like those slave robes, you know, you get in the desert when you do that quest. I can't remember the one where the chick's in a barrel. But yeah, look at that. That is basic but powerful, and that's what all that we care about at the moment. Check the collection log, and yes, there we are. How long was it? So we got Curve Burn 39 days ago. First agent page was 6 days ago, and we've got the penance skirt today. Oh, well, I got an XP lamp though, so can't complain. But it's 46 fishing, but my oak tree died, which is sad, very sad. Oh, 1025 total. Did not even know I was close to that. But yeah, that is pretty cool as well, I guess. But now I've got to plant myself a new oak tree, god damn it. And there we are, ranger hat. Obtaining it. This is my best in slot hat. We got to zoom in for this to get the ranger hat look. I don't think I've ever worn this item in the game. So let's put it on. Oh my god. Look at that. That is amazing. This is my new favorite hat. We're in our fighter hat era. Not fighter hat, what am I? Ranger hat era. Oh, look at that with the little eye at the top. That is great. I'm going to be wearing this for a long time, I can tell you that. And back here again. And we're going to upgrade the penance boots. Really just getting best in slot range gear at the moment with these points. Because yeah, when we're not doing Barbarian Assault, we're killing water fiends and we're ranging water fiends. So we may as well get the best gear that we can to try and make those kills as quick as possible. So there we are, runner boots, even though they're called penance boots in the shops. I don't know why. But I think that completes everything from Barbarian Assault, which is the best items for me. So probably just leave it with these items, unlock the rest in the future when I need it, I guess. Ah, yes, it grew. And that is level 30 farming, and that's great because I can grow willow trees now, and I have willow tree seeds. So slowly making my way through my tree seeds on the account, which is, yeah, pretty cool. Okay, somebody left. So I was stuck on a wave of Barbarian Assault, and we are going to spend some points. If you didn't know, if you complete wave 10 up to the Queen, you can't do a medium or low gamble, which is dumb. But yeah, first medium gamble is 25 unicorn horns, which is not useful at all. Come on, give me something cool. Something cool. So much text. Oh, red dragon hide. Don't know if I can use that at all. No, I can't because I don't have a needle or thread. So may as well just see. Come on, give me something good. You can't get the pet, but you can get some good items from gambles. Oh, rune battle axe. That's my first rune item on the account. And that was a task to equip a rune item. That's cool. Just shout out here to this guy here, Dave Bird. Thanks for the support. Hopefully see you around in Barbarian Assault, which I'm going to be in for a very, very, very long time. And I missed it, I think, but that's 31 farming on the account. So you could be here, about to witness something great if I've done this correctly. So that's level 32 farming, which means I can grow Renars, which is cool. So let's pay this prissy Schiller? I don't know. Anyway, I pay her because I can't be bothered to cut down the tree myself. Buy myself some compost, compost the patch, and then plant my willow tree. And if I am lucky, let's see, where is it? Yes. Oh, you know what this means? We're going to get 2 farming levels in the space of about a minute, because we are going to check this, and we're level 33 farming, just like that, and we can now grow bananas, which I think I have seeds for. I have to check the bank, but I'll plant this apple seed first. So somebody left once again, but leaving on wave 4 is good for us because we can do some low level gambles and we've got the points. So we'll do 2 of them. What are we going to get? Lava battle staff. That is great. That is fire and earth runes completely unlocked. Wow. Okay, I'll have to think what this thing can do, but that's a great drop, honestly. Great drop. Okay, give us something else good. What can we get? What can we get? What can we get? A big bag of prizes, and we've got a 53 flags. That sucks because I can get that already. Oh well. So just completed an ancient cavern run, water fiends. Got 2 of the My Notes ancient pages from looting the skeleton, but also as well I got my best in slot range gear, which is blue D-hide Van Brances, which is really good. That's basically best in slot ranged unlocked now. And another trip done, and 2 more ancient pages. Which is great. Don't really know what they say. Let's go to the collection log. And how many have we got so far? What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 26 unlocked. So yeah, we will just keep going back to the ancient cavern when we feel like it. Pretty good run at Barbarian Assault here, just spamming the queen. Bam, bam, bam. Don't know how long that was. 36 minutes. Okay, it wasn't that, well, no, it wasn't that bad, I guess. Could be worse, but that's a 306 for you. But the main thing is, I now have enough points for my first high-level gamble, which I have not done any yet, which has taken 25 kills. So let's just get pet. First kill pet. Come on. Give me the pet. Gosh, this dialogue takes a while. Oh, Granite Shield. First high-level gamble. That is our best in-slot shield, I believe. And a chunk task. Complete as well. So, yeah, wow. Granite Shield. It's pretty cool. Not what I was expecting. And no pet, unfortunately. Never lucky, hey? Never lucky. We're just running over to this banana tree. And this should be a big 35 farming. Teak trees and leprechaun charms. Don't have either of them. Yeah, farming's really chill. I just come here basically once a day, check on my crops, and hopefully get a level. So keep doing this until 75 very passively. And I don't know what my last clip was, but I imagine it was farming. But is this? Yeah, 36 farming as well. Dwellberries and grapes. You can see as well I've got a book and a lamp that I'm just stacking at the moment. It's been a good day. And I've just popped up and got another lamp, which means that I should be able to get a big 47 fishing. Yep, done. 47 fishing. Amazing. That means there's one level to go, and I saved my book, which is here. Book of Knowledge. That's a big 705 experience. That's great. And I have saved up some points as well. So let's do some high level gambles. Okay. First one is fuck. Back to back granite shields. Okay, well, maybe useful in the future. Let's do another one. And we got a magic logs. Okay, that could be useful in the future. Oh, actually, I forgot that you can get elite clues from this. I think I've got a doable elite clue in the bank. Hang on. So I've just checked the bank, and I do have a doable elite clue, which means that if I drop this, maybe I can farm elite clues in this massive barbarian assault grind we've got and get some pretty cool stuff, because yeah, I don't think there's main chunkers that can juggle elite clues, so may as well try, I guess, because I think it's like a 115 from high level gambles. Next gamble. What are we going to get? Something good, I hope. And runite ore. Okay, I have no use for that yet at all. Yeah, okay, well, that's nothing. That can just sit in the bank, but that's scary in the future. And last gamble for now. What do you have for us? Snapdragon seeds, which we can't use either. But yeah, I guess we could use them potentially for farming and prayer. Some more XP lamps here. So let's just see if we can get lucky and get another random event to spawn in now. Oh, the worst one. The worst one, the Drunken Dwarf. Hate that one. Anyway, back down we go. Okay, come on, 10 seconds. Hopefully this is a random event. If I can get a dunce, that would be great. Come on, give me a dunce. Give me a... Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Oh, I can't believe I manifested that. That is amazing. Okay, let's go through this quickly. Come on. Fire rune, obviously, and let's skip to the fire rune again, and let's skip again. I didn't skip. Next, the beer. Okay, let me out. This could be big. This could be very big, because I think this is enough for me to get level, let's see 705 fishing experience. And that's 48 fishing. 48 fishing. We can now train fishing on the chunker. Woohoo! And a sneaky farming level here from this banana tree, and that's level 37 farming. Okay, let's go and complete this part of barbarian fishing and fish our first, I think it's leaping trout. Let's see. Okay, thank you, Otto. Let's talk about my training. Yep, teach me about fishing rod. Yeah, we've been super successful in fishing. We've never done it before. All magic genies have helped us. Can I just take it? Yeah. Let's see. I guess let's see if it is as simple as that. Do we just hit the fishing spot? I'm just going to change this because I don't need to get level 48 anymore, obviously. So no tracker, and without further ado, let's just fish. And that is fishing unlocked on the account. That is so good. So good. And agility training as well. Far out. I forgot about that. I can now passively train agility and strength. Woo! So the biggest issue here fishing now is going to be bait, because I think I can gut these trouts and they give you like fish pieces or roe or caviar or something like that. And then I can use that as bait as well, I believe. I don't think anyone actually does that, but yeah, getting feathers is pretty difficult for me. And I didn't get anything then, so that is not great. I guess we'll just keep fishing and figure it out. And our fourth lot of chunk task, which is just catching some fishies. So what we need to do is we need to get level 99 fishing to be able to wear the fishing skill cape. We also need to catch a big bass. We also need to catch a big swordfish, and we also need to catch a big shark. I think big bass is a 1 in 1k drop. The big swordfish is like 1 in 2.5k drop, and the big shark is in 1 in 5k drop from fishing. So don't know when is the best time for me to do that, whether I should wait till a higher level fishing, or just to fish this and then do barbarian fishing after I complete these tasks. I have to try and figure that out. I also need to get level 80 cooking to be able to cook a shark. And I guess this is a diary task, but let's chuck it in here anyway. There is a hard Kenderin task to catch a leaping sturgeon at level 70 fishing. So yeah, another whole bunch of tasks that we need to do. But I think in the long run, this will be a big benefit to the account. One of the massive things as well is once I get the skill cape for fishing, I can teleport to the ancient cavern, which, yeah, could possibly save me some time in the future. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, that's where we are at. And we will be slowly training fishing. I think fishing's going to be my AFK task, because, yeah, I really want that agility experience. The chunk, which shouldn't really scare me now because I'm in a death chunk, but the 90 agility chunk really scares me, so I don't want to go back to the gnome course. So I will be doing barbarian fishing as much as I can whenever I can. I've just completed an inventory of leaping trout here, and I wanted to show you what I need to do, because I'm an idiot and used the majority of my feathers for making mithril arrows before I rolled this chunk. So I basically cut these leaping trout and they give me fish pieces or the roe. So we can see here. And then basically as I cut them, once I finish, I can use these as bait. The super annoying thing though is that feathers seem to take priority over the fish offcuts or fish pieces, whatever they're called, and the roe. So I need to drop the feathers, fish with these items, and then pick up the feathers again. So super annoying. Hopefully when I get the next level, which is leaping salmon, so 58, I get more of these fish offcuts, because I really don't get that many from the leaping trout, and I am a bit worried that I am going to need to figure out how to get more feathers. So I guess we'll just wait and see for the time being. And there's level 49 fishing, the first fishing level from actually fishing, and I tell you what, it was a lot quicker than lamping it. A lot quicker. And this is going to be a big one. Yes, come on. Come on. And no, not this one. I really could 4-tick this, but I can't be bothered. And there is level 50 fishing. I can now catch swordfish, which is cool, but that is officially halfway to 99, over halfway to 99. So yeah, let's keep fishing. So I've run out of feathers, and I'm just trying to get chickens to spawn from these stupid crates so I can kill them for the feathers to be able to fish, which is very, very annoying, and I do not enjoy it at all. But yeah, so I just spam click this, and then you gotta kill the stupid goblins first. And then I can kill the chicken, and if I'm lucky I can get a feather spawn, which, yeah, there's a feather spawn. I don't know why feathers aren't like a 100% drop from chicken. I always thought that chickens dropped feathers, but they don't. So let's attack this chicken now. Let's see if we can get a 15 feather drop. So that saves a lot of time. And yes, okay, that's what we want, those big 15 feather drops. So I didn't know that you can get uncut red topaz from these crates, which may be helpful in the future, but I don't have a chisel, so just going to sit in the bank for now, but pretty cool. And I'm just going to fish. And come on. The suspense always kills me when I take these clips, but yeah, that's 53 fishing. Been fishing a bit AFK, and yeah, it's a big level, getting closer to 58. Back to fishing we are, and it's just so peaceful here. But it's even better when we get a fishing level that is level 54 fishing. Just enjoying some time by the cavern. And that's 55 fishing. We keep fishing, just juggling offcuts, feathers, and roe. That's all we can do. 56 fishing. Common tench, nowhere near them, thank God, because aerial fishing sucks. And I just opened a mystery box and got a mithril scimitar. That's like the 5th one on the account now, so lucky me. Okay, this should be massive for this grind. Yes, it is. Level 58 fishing. I can now fish for leaping salmon, which means that I think I get more XP and hopefully more bait, because I have to keep going to kill chickens, which sucks. 4 main chunk goals unlocked now. A lot of tasks that we need to do. So we're going to be here for a while, but I'm grateful that we actually have a lot to do. So it's going to be a pretty good chunk, and I don't think there'll be anything else that we really need to do. Unless